Welcome to our integrated preschool program in the Athol Royalston Regional School District. This presentation is designed to give you a brief overview of the first step for many children into their journey through the Athol Royalston Regional School District. The preschool program is a safe and nurturing place that provides a rich, warm environment for children to grow individually while receiving optimal support across all aspects of their development. Enrollment in the program consists of children in the catchment area of the school district. Children that are considered typically developing are enrolled alongside children that are identified as needing services in our special education department. Each teacher in the preschool is highly qualified. Among staff, there are advanced degrees and specialized training in all aspects of child development. All teachers are certified special education teachers and endorsed teachers of English language learners through the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. On staff consulting to the program are specialists in focused areas such as the occupational therapist, physical therapist, speech and language therapist, and the school psychologist. The preschool program has representation in a valuable community group, the Early Care and Education Team, the ECET. The purpose of this group, and it has proven effective, is to connect all early care and education providers in our community to offer superior programming that is accessible and the best for each child and family. Providers who attend this monthly meeting consist of, but may not be limited to, private preschool and daycare providers, early intervention providers, and community agencies that work with and support families with young children in our community. Over the last 3 years, referrals as a result of this team have aligned families and children with valuable early care and education opportunities that have impacted these children's development in a most positive way. Collaboration with agencies has opened doors for stronger programming to support even our most fragile learners. Teacher training offered throughout community early care and education providers has also developed as a result of this team's efforts. The preschool is fully inclusive of all children and families of diverse backgrounds, including those with moderate to severe special needs and English language learners. Staff highly regards and respects parents as their child's first teacher. The overall goal of the preschool is to provide a high-quality, accessible program that offers excellent opportunities for whole child development. The whole child approach is defined by policies, practices, and relationships that ensure that each child is healthy, safe, engaged, supported, and challenged. The Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development's Commission of the Whole Child proposes a whole child approach to provide the foundation for success in school, the workplace, the community, and in life. This approach is supported by extensive research on 6 out-of-school factors common among low-income families that significantly affect the health and learning opportunities of children. Not all of our families are low income. However, one of the out-of-school factors is family stress, a factor that all families experience during the early childhood years. As part of a public school district, we follow the health guidelines outlined by the state to ensure the best opportunity for overall health of our children. On-site nursing allows the development of individual health plans for students with exceptional health care needs. Careful monitoring of students' behavior as related to their health, along with consistent problem solving with our health expert, we promote both health and safety at school and at home. All children receive vision and hearing screening. Learning units throughout the year teach about healthy habits such as healthy eating, dental care, and hand washing. Our small teacher-student ratio fosters student safety, and our community safety officers, both police and fire, visit our classroom to discuss safety and demonstrate safe practices within our homes. The preschool integrates the social-emotional standards and approaches to play and learning that were developed through a collaborative effort of the agencies at the bottom of this slide. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, positive social and emotional development provides a critical foundation for lifelong development and learning. In early childhood, social and emotional well-being predicts favorable social, behavioral, and academic adjustments into middle childhood and adolescence. It helps children navigate new environments, facilitates the development of supportive relationships with peers and adults, and supports their ability to participate in learning activities. These standards consist of 5 key areas that are given careful attention for the development in each child enrolled in the preschool. Careful evaluation of each student and intentional strategies using a child's strengths are used to teach and develop areas of deficit. The 5 areas each have several objectives. Further information is available at the link at the bottom of the page. The 5 areas detailed with the objectives are self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. There is a wealth of research on how social and emotional learning and approaches to play and learning impact school achievement as well as long-term life success. A comprehensive review of the literature was conducted as part of this project and can be found at the link listed at the top of this slide. This research illustrates that the ideal conditions for social and emotional learning to occur when children begin to spend time out of their homes, engaged with other children and adults. This usually takes place in early education and care settings when there are positive classroom relationships between adults and children, children and children, and adults, when there are focused opportunities for increasing social and emotional understanding, when there are connections to academic curriculum, and when these elements are used along with rich play experiences and constructive use of resources and materials. Preschool staff have been trained in these standards that are foundational keys in the program's focus. As you can see, mastering these skills fully scaffolds a child for not just future success, but for success as a healthy, productive, strong contributor to society and a lifelong learner. Preschool staff also use this pyramid model to influence their daily practices. The Center on the Social and Emotional Foundations for Early Learning, also known as Athol, is focused on promoting the social-emotional development and school readiness of young children birth to 5. Athol is a national resource center funded by the Office of Head Start and Child Care Bureau for disseminating research and evidence-based practices to early childhood programs across the country. The pyramid model provides guidance for early childhood and special educations and early intervention personnel, early educators, family and other professionals on the evidence-based practices for promoting young children's healthy social and emotional development. The inspiration for the pyramid model comes from the public health model of promotion, prevention, and intervention. Massachusetts is one of only 11 partner states to integrate the pyramid model across providers to create common language as we move forward in supporting families of young children as they navigate through the journey of child rearing. In the pyramid model, we place the provision of nurturing and responsive relationships with children, families, and colleagues as the foundation for all other practices and the universal condition that is necessary for social competence promotion and behavior guidance. The focus on relationships puts primary importance on the caregiver or teacher engaging in responsive and positive interactions with children and the development of partnerships with families. Moreover, it includes the critical importance of collaboration and teaming that is essential to the provision of high-quality early childhood programs and early intervention services in natural environments. Future plans in the Athol Royalston Regional School District include community-wide training to all early care and education providers, as well as training for families. Extensive training modules, including videos and many other resources, are available to support engaging community-wide training. Please visit the link at the bottom of this slide or simply Google the pyramid model for more information on this rich resource. The preschool offers an environment where all children are engaged. During student-directed learning children access materials and staff to foster their independent learning skills and curiosity. Staff are readily available to offer support for problem solving or work alongside children to nurture language skill development. This time offers tremendous opportunity for careful observation of and interaction with children to discover their individual interests, as well as social strengths and areas for future development. During teacher-directed time, center-based activities are designed to foster developmentally appropriate social, emotional, and readiness skills for future success. There are no more than 5 students to an adult during center time. Materials and activities are carefully chosen to offer learning in specific standards, both socio-emotional and academic readiness. Our campus model allows a larger group of children to be intentionally placed in smaller learning groups to maximize learning. Small groups change throughout the year as children learn and grow and require new or different levels of support, both social-emotionally and academically. We have specialists such as occupational therapists, speech and language therapists, and physical therapists that design and run weekly centers that both support deficits and identify other children for referral based on their trained eye observation in their field. Each student is an individual and arrives in preschool with their own strengths and areas to work on. Although our consistent daily routine offers safety and security that promotes success for most students, some students require extra support to be successful. Below are some pictures of some of the daily documentation that supports success for some of our children. Homeschool communication, research-based behavior interventions, and hours of problem solving go into creating success for children. We meet children where they are in their development, support them to success, and then fade their scaffolding to promote independence, again using strategies and interventions that research in behavioral science has demonstrated as proven effective. The photo of children below demonstrates 2 children using a transitional item to attend a center. The transition item, a toy, is then faded systematically as the child doesn't need it to participate at an age-appropriate expectation. Additional information from a study known as the ACE study also informs our practices. ACE stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences. The ACE study is one of the largest investigations of childhood abuse and neglect and later life health and well-being. The ACE score, a total sum of the different categories of ACEs reported by participants, is used to assess cumulative childhood stress. This information, along with being trauma-informed teachers, supports learners from diverse backgrounds. Levels of development are evaluated so that instruction is presented slightly above this level to promote growth. Visual supports, explicit instruction, modeling, scaffolding, and role-playing all drive both the social-emotional teaching and the teaching of academic readiness skills in the areas of literacy and math. Academic readiness skill instruction is drawn from the Massachusetts state standards in these areas. Continuous close observation and evaluation of students in all areas of their development leads to optimal instruction that promotes growth across all aspects of a child's development. All staff work hard to connect with parents, their child's first teacher. There are many ways the preschool staff work to create a strong school-to-home bridge for student success. Preschool staff often meet with parents to discuss areas of concern for a parent at home. At these meetings, strategies, interventions, and materials are offered to parents. It is also important that families connect with each other. Opportunities such as a community garden and gatherings known as Moms and Muffins and Dads and Donuts provide opportunities for families to connect with one another and support each other in their endeavor with young children. Other connections include a preschool website with pictures of activities to promote discussion and connect families to the classroom. Email is also a popular way to communicate, send pictures, and updates to families with an archived copy. Our weekly newsletter is sent home as a paper copy, and an electronic version is also available on the website. Some students have daily communication logs that come back and forth to school to strengthen the home-school connection as well. We invite you to come on by and visit anytime. We personally guarantee a smile